Ladies and gentlemen, this is huge. New evidence out of Georgia is coming out that Raffensperger and their audit that they did never happened. That notorious phone call between Raffensperger, the audit team, and Trump that was later leaked, which, was the cause of multiple hit pieces against Trump saying he's trying to submerge the election. They lied to Trump on that call, and now there's evidence. But before we get into the headline, I want to thank the sponsor of this channel and this video, Midas Gold Group. They're a second-generation, veteran, family-owned gold, silver, and precious metals IRA company. They protect your money from Bideninflation, which is Bidenomics, collapse of the dollar, bank runs, Bidenflation, and everything else that is happening with our economy. They are backed by Sebastian Gorka himself. Links are down below in the description, but you can contact them at MidasGoldGroup.com. Call them at 480-360-3000 or text Vlad to 232425. Receive a bunch of free silver when you mention Vlad from American News Network. Ladies and gentlemen, 2024 is a good year to protect your money, to protect your assets from what Biden and these crooks are doing to us financially. I'm protecting mine. You should be protecting yours. Let's get right into it. Breaking. Now there's proof. Brad Raffensperger lied to President Trump when he told him in the January 2021 phone call that there was no fun in the choosings. In late December 2020, President Trump made a phone call to Georgia's Secretary of State, Brad Raffensperger, asking him to look at some of the items that were uncovered by his auditor. There was plenty of evidence for a competent auditor or any man of integrity to know that the election was uncertifiable. Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger's office secretly recorded the phone call with President Trump, then lied about its contents later when they leaked it to the far-left Washington Post. Now, after they were caught lying to the American public, the Washington Post ousted Jordan Fuchs as their anonymous source for the garbage hit piece. Fuchs provided the Washington Post with a fraudulent Trump quote that the paper ran in an anti-Trump hit piece on January 9th. They planned this to do the most damage to President Trump before the sham impeachment trial in the U.S. Senate. Georgia chairman of the Republican Party, David Schaefer, later revealed that Raffensperger and Fuchs lied to the Washington Post about Trump, demanding that they find the stuff. Then, after they leaked their version of the story to the Washington Post, they deleted the audio of the call. The audio file was later found in the laptop's trash folder. So, it goes into their correction. But here's what now is coming out. That was not the only lie made by Brad Raffensperger related to the infamous phone call. Catherine Engelbrecht and True the Vote published their report titled The Aftermath in August on the organization's broader work in Georgia before, during the 2020 presidential election. The Aftermath report was published on August 21st, 2023. The Aftermath focused, listen here, ladies and gentlemen, the Aftermath focused on the impact the dirty voter rolls had on the 2020 Georgia presidential election. Following the report, Democrat hitman Mark Elias filed a lawsuit against True the Vote for their effort to clean up the voter rolls in Georgia. The Biden DOJ recently joined Elias' case against True the Vote. So True the Vote is trying to clean up voter rolls so that the people in Georgia who moved out, passed away, or shouldn't be allowed to vote because they're not citizens, they want to clean it up and give us a free and fair elections. Mark Elias, and the Biden DOJ are suing True the Vote to stop them. The aftermath report confirmed that the Brad Raffensperger lied to President Trump about the 2020 election in Georgia in that infamous phone call. Raffensperger told President Trump that the election in Georgia was clean when he knew, in fact, that was not the case. Catherine Engelbrecht proved this later when she released a legal affidavit on her meeting with Raffensperger in early December 2020. Catherine noted that she told Raffensperger in December 2020 that there were 67,284 votes cast that should likely not have been counted because the voters' registration were ineligible based on permanent change of residency. But Brad Raffensperger lied to President Trump about the voter registrations on that January 2nd call. Raffensperger said everything was fine when he knew otherwise. You can read that. It's a huge and very lengthy article. You can read it on the Gateway Pundit. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to note a couple things. The last few days I've been thinking. Before the 2020 election, it wasn't just the Chinese and the Democrats and the swamp. Well, everyone that was in on it is part of the swamp. But it wasn't just the CCP and the Democrats. I mean, you see Republicans in red states. And then lying. And my question is, who paid them and how much? Who paid them and how much to deny their dignity if they ever had any, but they did swear an oath to uphold the Constitution. But I'm going to finish it with some good news, right? When Trump won in 2016, Google, Twitter, Facebook, all the big social medias came together and said, we will make sure this doesn't happen again. Leading up to the 2020 election, we saw the censorship at levels we've never seen before, and the most powerful of them all was Twitter. Do you know why they fear Elon Musk owning Twitter, giving free speech? Because now people can debate. Now we can post the truth. I've been really active on Twitter. And now you can speak the truth, you can debate, you can call people out and expose them for stuff like this. Just 2 short years ago on Twitter, you would not be able to make a post talking about this. Today, however, you can. And it's going to go viral, and it's gone viral. And a lot of people are reading, and now their eyes are opening up. So first, people voted because Orange Man bad, so got to vote for Joe. Okay, 3 years down the road, they see what Joe has done to the nation. What the Democrats have done to the nation. To World War III at our doorsteps. I personally believe we're already in World War III. Open border, high inflation, collapse of the economy. Right? Fentanyl, crime, homelessness. Our infrastructure is failing. They see that. And on top of all that, they're seeing this. I know that True the Vote, and I'll keep you guys updated, but they're taking all of them to court, all the way to the Supreme Court. It's going to be interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, 2024 is already officially here, as we all know. Buckle up. But don't worry. November 5th, we got this. We will win. Trump will win. And when Trump wins, that means we the people win. We're going to have a secure border. We're going to have a safe planet. and we're going to make America great again. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that bell notification so you're notified every time I upload Trump 2024 or sooner.